Well, if you look at, I look at our season so far, we've made progress each and every week defensively until last week. We took a huge step back. And and I say that in the last 4 weeks, I felt as though we'd been making progress. And last week we just laid an egg, and came out. Guys played uninspired. They played undisciplined. Played out there. Actually, it was like we were a little bit scared out there, and that's disappointing as a coach. And believe me, we addressed it, and I'm not going to look back. That's a very good football team we just played. And they've got a fantastic team, a good program. That's what we'd like to become. We'd like to have that toughness. We'd like to have the guys going out there competing every snap and playing their tails off. And that's what we aspire to do. And you keep chipping away. And today we're going to go out and we're going to try and chip away at that and keep going.
How much of that is based on belief after what happened in Wisconsin last year and then this year? But this week against Iowa, Indiana's played Iowa pretty well over the past couple of years. Do you expect that to change?
Well, again, I mean, I haven't been here. I wasn't here, when they went to Wisconsin last year and got 83 or whatever it was hung on them. And, but I think in the back of our players' minds, I mean, the media, they talked about it all week, and I'm sure that they, that was somewhere in there. And I think that's kind of how we played, unfortunately, and I take 100% responsibility for that. And I'm beyond disappointed in how I was a part of getting those guys ready to go, because we looked like we were uncoached, we looked like we were uninspired, and that's that hurts.
Bigger plays, obviously, something you guys eliminated early on when you talked about the progress, and then that came back against Wisconsin. I guess, how do you eliminate that? Iowa 15 to rely on that, especially against Northwestern.
Yeah, no, you're right on. We gave up the first touchdown. Well, set up the first touchdown. We just had a bust in coverage and do an empty check, and they got about 60 yards free. Last week against Illinois, we gave up one on a blitz. I mean, so we've got a pattern of that, and it comes down to communication, comes down to understanding your assignments, and we've tried to make the game plans pretty darn simple. But you got a couple, not pointing fingers or anything, but they're two true freshmen out there, and unfortunately, we didn't get it taught well enough. So we just have to do a better job of reaching these guys and teaching them and getting our guys to communicate and doing our best to eliminate those big plays.
So Leon was back from the depth chart this week. Do you expect him to play, and if so, what might that mean?
Well, I called him the other night and I told him, I hope you're sleeping because you're not coming off the field. But no, he's ready to go. He's out there. He's practicing well, and it's great to have him back. He's probably one of our MVPs on defense right now. I mean, if you had to choose a guy, because all the different things he's done, he's played nickel will, he's played will linebacker, he's played safety, he's done a lot of different things, and the guy he's a talented young man. He's really sharp, and he's a fierce competitor. He's a guy, if he makes a mistake, he knows it right after he makes it, and he's harder on himself than you could ever be as a coach. I mean, he's the type of guy that we want to build this thing around. He's got toughness about him. He's a good athlete. He's a good football player, great person, and it's really important to him.
How much do you hold him up as an example to the other guys who say, hey, here's a true freshman who's doing a lot of different things. We're asking you to do one thing, step up your game.
All the time. I mean, we point him out all the time. He's been one of the players of the games for us, whether it's special teams or defense, in a number of our games. So he's up there all the time.